Aquaus Kelley, 7 Days of Wisdom, Saturday, August 17th, 2019. I'm here in Bicentennial Park in East Brunswick. And the reason why I decided to come here is because I just felt like coming to a park. So I just got back from the city and I was at the North Brunswick shops. And while I was there, I thought that I would do a video just because I'm already outside, out and about. And I wanted to touch on another topic, but I'll save that for a later date. Because when I got out here, it just didn't feel appropriate for me to touch on that particular topic. So I thought I would pivot and discuss and share something that is more aligned with where I'm at right now. Out in nature, embracing the sun, getting some vitamin D, and being in a real, tranquil moment of peace. I enjoy stepping out, being out, sharing time with nature, being by water, hearing the insects, dragonflies, seeing the butterflies literally right now as I'm speaking, looking down in the water, looking at the fish, the variety of species. It's amazing how this planet was created and the creations upon the creation of this planet. So me, sometimes I just like to sit back and absorb it. Just sit back and think. Be present, be in the moment. Embrace it while it's here, while we have it. It's important. Being at one with ourselves, I feel is instrumental and very vital and important, critical. Because when we can't find peace with ourselves, when we can't find peace within ourselves, how can we find peace with anyone else? So I truly believe that peace starts within. Finding those areas and spaces that can allow us to reflect and think as a means of gaining a sense of understanding, a sense of peace within. And this kind of leads into the topic that I initially came here to discuss, which is violence. Over the last 2 days, I've had 2 separate conversations about the state of humanity, where we are, violence, what leads to violence and abuse, substance abuse, physical abuse, emotional abuse, the mistreatment of other people. What leads to these kind of things? What is the root cause? And I don't expect a finite answer. I don't expect an answer right now, but I want to at least put out the question, because I know this will be something that we continue to address in the future. This will be something that I continue to question and address as I grow and learn more about just the condition of society and the condition of humanity overall. Because it's something that I feel real strong about, and that is alleviating violence. And in order to find a solution to anything, I personally like to identify the cause of it. So for me, it starts with unpacking the cause, like the potential causes. What causes violence, what causes abuse, what causes us to want to mistreat another human being, what causes anxiety, what causes a lack of patience, what causes fear, what causes a lack of faith, what are the root causes of these conditions that we tend to suffer from as human beings. That's always been something that has piqued my interest. Even as a child, just continuing to question and wonder. And through that sense of wonder and questioning, answers tend to appear eventually over time as we practice patience over time and continue to question. Answers appear as long as we pay attention, as long as we continue to observe and listen. Listen internally, listen externally. I do believe that where there is a problem, there is a solution, and I'm all about finding solutions. Yet, I know that we can't find the solutions to everything like that. It takes time. It takes time. And time in itself, over time, can naturally heal a lot of ailments and diseases that we suffer from, physically, mentally. So, I mean, that's all very important for me, you know? So yeah, I mean, these are some of the thoughts that are on my mind, and I just felt the need to step out in nature and just let it flow. I didn't even expect to touch on these topics and get into what I intended to get into. However, the way the world works, the way the universe works, I guess I was meant to get into it. So that's what happened. And I'm sure that we will be touching on these issues and topics again. Parts 2 and parts 3 and 4 and so on and so on. But for now, I feel I shared what I wanted to share and what I intended to share in as purposeful of a way I can do so at this particular moment. So that's my time. And with that being said, Aquaus Kelley, 7 Days of Wisdom, A Lover's Ambition. Peace.